This is Leo's reading. Let's see what's in the cards for Leo. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there. Leo season, bringing the fire. We love the fire season. Let it rain. Or rain fire, of course. That's why I feel like I'm always so inspired to make music during Leo season, because it literally just bring the fire. The Lion's Gate energy is open, the portal, wishing well, seeing things, but these retrogrades are making it very tough to see things clearly right now. Look, this has shown up in almost everyone's reading. It's so weird. It's a very rare card. So I don't know why I'm explaining it now. I feel like a lot of my viewers are Aries, and I'm a Taurus, and I know a lot of Geminis, and so I didn't think to stop and oh, it came up in Cancer's reading too. It's so weird. I think it came up in all the readings now that I think about it. So this is a time where you're coming into union with yourself, but also possibly counterparts, because you're finding the balance of the masculine and the feminine within and without. Within you and without, as in around you. Without you, on the outside of you. Within you, without you. So everybody's getting this card because that's Venus in retrograde is teaching us about the self-love and the balance and love between the two sides. And what that dynamic creates and teaches us is duality. Yes. So it's a core feeling, a happy energy, but it's tough work, and it's confusing, and it's questionable, and it almost feels like a shadow, like a dark night of the soul. But at the same time, it feels much more like lighthearted than that. It feels like nobody even knows what the fuck is going on. And then there's also a state of confusion simultaneously. But it's still summer, so people still want to go out and live their lives and take nothing seriously. But they don't even understand the way that they are interacting or the way that things are being. It is all becoming. Okay. So minding your thoughts right now is one thing, but it's almost as if we are being shown things by the universe or God or whoever it appears to you, right? And during retrograde, we see things of our past. We see his past fears and stuff. So I think it's not necessarily manifesting what you see, but it's rather what is the test, what is your reaction to these images and what you see. If this were true, if this is the information at hand, what would you do? How would you react? So it's like making those choices and then finding out what those choices ended up being or how they ended up when we come back out of this retrograde, come Labor Day weekend, is when you say, okay, let me think. Yeah, that I still want to stand on that. I still want to do that. I still feel this. I think I'm too much of that. And okay, so coming into union with oneself and one another. Wheel of Fortune cannot stay at the bottom forever, but alas, you cannot stay at the top either. And Princess of Discs, this is a good time to invest in things. Very good time to invest in things. 3 of Discs works. The Holy Trinity here. But also it could be 3 streams of income. It could be very stable kind of workflow. And 2 of Swords, peace. And the Empress is at the end of it. Make peace with your choices and your counterparts and your pieces and sides of things. Yes, Leo? It's very odd, but true to some degree. That's too many. That's too much. You see what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing here? It's your birthday, oh my god. 7 of Swords, futility. It is pointless to try and change anything now. The Fool is that you chose this journey whether you had the right perspective and right mindset or not. You set out to do something and now you've done it, but you did not realize exactly what you set out to do. Now Queen of Cups is come back to haunt you. It could be a mother, it could be your mother, it could be the mother of your children, it could be anything but 44444. Some kind of mother wound, mother issue, mother dynamic. Adjustments, that is something you will have to get used to come Libra season. Because that's when you will receive this, right? There will be nothing you can do to change what goes on around you, but you will learn to control your temper. However, this all being in reverse, like, yes, okay, no stress, also no power. You do not understand what it is to have no control, and you will never have control. If you never understand the side of the oppressed, then you will always be screwed by the oppressor. Okay? It's not that you will become the oppressor, because it's sometimes people who are oppressed become the oppressor, and it's not it's evil thing, but the oppressor usually is the person who's not getting oppressed. So you can't really have true power if you do not understand what it's like to be oppressed, because oppressing people is far from being true power. It's like bullying, it's punching down in a sense. It's like I have more ammunition or more people or more something, and you doing that, and you're like, okay, how is that fair? Da da da, kind of. So it's like you can have that oppressive energy of like, well, I can, and watch me do it. Or you can understand what it means to be oppressed and instead choose to be in your own power and have power over situations rather than surrendering that to these things. Oppressive dynamics, okay? So you're not focused on yourself, but it for some reason gives you some sort of success. It's weird. It's like the star is when you should be focused on yourself and being the star of your own show, and even Aquarius energy. But it's like you not focusing on yourself makes life easier. You not having this Aquarius in your life makes your life easier. Okay? Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords. So when you don't cut anything off, you don't have anything to stand for, if that makes sense. So if you do not set boundaries, you never learn to fight for yourself. 17. It was actually 7171. But it's like this, yeah, like if you do not set boundaries, then you never know what to fight for. So if it makes your life more uncomplicated, disappointment, 5 of Cups, so be it. 7 of Wands, bravery. Face these disappointments with a brave face and face the challenges. If somebody is not for you, then you'll know it. And Queen of Cups. Something about the mother. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups. Maybe talk to your mother, or you are a mother, or something like that. The universe is on your side. Maybe it's a reminder to tap into the feminine, right? Because Leo is fire, and fire is a masculine element. And 6 of Discs, success. When you start to understand, are you eating corn right now? I don't know. When you start to understand, such as, I don't know, the corn thing distracted me. I got a taste of corn in my mouth. I don't know. Okay, so I am not going to rant about this for you, Leo. You get it. You get it. Okay, so if you really want to call it all in, then you've got to put in the damn work, and then it'll be good for you, okay? So, 6 of Swords, Science. You better work. Put in the work. Reap the rewards. Queen of Cups. Ultimate perspective, abundance. Let the water flow to you, okay? Good night and good luck, Leo. Happy birthday!